it's coming close. It is coming close to that time when we start off with our lesson. Thank you so much for joining. My name once again is Teacher Joel Maluma. Thank you for joining. If this is your first time to join us, I take the initiative to welcome you. Ever our lessons start with a prayer. So I'm going to request one of the learners to lead us in the opening prayer. Then after, for you who has joined us for the first time, I will pass some notices to you to get to know more about this e-learning project. Then afterwards, we shall start off with our lesson today. In case you have something to share with us, there will be a time when I shall call upon the parents to talk to me. So just stay on and keep following. So I would like to request one of the learners to lead us in the opening prayer. And this one is going to be Ankunda Nadim. Ankunda, may you please lead us in the opening prayer?
Okay, teacher. Hands together. Lord Father, I thank you for today. I thank you for the gift of life. I thank you for what you've done for us. Please cover us with your precious blood, and may we understand what teacher is going to teach today. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Ankunda, for opening our lesson with such a powerful prayer. Yeah, our dear learners and the parents, I take the initiative to welcome you once again to our Edify e-learning project. This project is brought to you by Edify Uganda, which works together with Edify International. This is a big organization that is running across the world. We are so blessed to have this opportunity brought to us. We know very well we are in a lockdown and learners can't go to school. But the theme of Edify Uganda says, every child deserves to learn and flourish. That's why, however much we are in a lockdown, we are able to have our lessons going on. Parents, I can't stop thanking you so much for the good work you are doing. I know that device that you give to the child to learn, you need to use it, but you sacrifice and give it to the child. You give the child internet bundles, that data that you load every day. We are so much glad about everything you are doing. Learners, thank you so much for paying attention. And I want to talk to you. As we are learning, please don't play, don't move up and down, but stay tuned, stay on, let's learn. We are here for only 1 hour. Then after that 1 hour, you will be free to do other things. Don't again start asking mommy or daddy that what did the teacher say here? When I have asked a question and you feel you can't answer it simply because by the time I talked about it, you were not paying attention. Thank you, learners. I'm waiting to hear you sharing with us whatever we are going to learn. This e-learning program you are seeing is run by other partner organizations that are giving support to Edify Uganda. We have Christian School Owners Association of Uganda. This one does the great work of organizing and mobilizing. Then we have ITAU, that is ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. So this one does the work of implementing the program. So me as a teacher, together with my admin who is in the background, Mr. Ogisha Dens, we are the ambassadors of the three organizations. We are here to see that everything goes on well. Together with you there, our lesson becomes a success together with the whole program. Then we say, thank you so much, Lord. It is your grace that has enabled us to have this time to share whatever we are going to share. And I believe it is developmental to each and every one. For you who has joined us for the first time, our parent, Olana, we have other platforms which we use when we are conducting this program. Here on Zoom, we have the live session, but we share the work, lesson notes and activity is uploaded on Google Classroom. So I request, if this is your first time and you have never joined the Google Classroom, please get to the chat room. We have the links there that can help you to join Google Classroom. You will see a message that has come from Mr. Wogisha Dens, and that is the link I'm talking about. It is soon coming, just wait for it. Then we have another link. It will be for joining Primary 1 WhatsApp group. That is where we do most of the communication. We share the timetable. You need to get to know when will your child learn, such that the child doesn't miss out any lesson. Then finally, we shall share with you the link that helps you to join, to open the website of Christian School Owners Association. That link has just come. It is in the chat room. So when you get to the website of Christian School Owners Association Uganda, you will have access to a variety of options that can help you. For example, joining other classes. That is now Google Classroom. This program is running from nursery section up to senior 5. So if you have a child who is in any of those classes, can join through that website. We have different links for WhatsApp groups. You can also join for each class that you need. Then let me talk about one more thing on this website. We have our digital e-library. We call it Kolibri e-library. You will find it there. Try to open it. It has a lot of study materials for our learners. You may get to the last channel, which is home self-study material, something of that kind. You will find it there on the website. Open class per class. You will find a lot of study materials. The link for joining WhatsApp group is now in the chat room. You may also join WhatsApp at this particular time. It takes just a few seconds. Then we shall be in touch in case every time you need. In case we are not live on Zoom, still we are streaming live on YouTube. So our friends who are not with us on Zoom are following via the YouTube. Allow me to end here with the notices because we need to learn. That has been mainly for our new parents who joined us of recent. So I may not give you the opportunity to talk to me right now because I've mentioned most of the issues. Just use the links in the chat room. You will get helped there. However, you can as well send me a message or my admin. We shall keep attending to you as I teach. So we shall receive your message and see how we can interact over your concern. Thank you so much. I get back to my dear learners. My learners, you're most welcome to Primary 1. Yes, according to the timetable, we are in Primal 1, and we are going to learn English with who? That is teacher Joel Maluma. And our lesson today, we need to look at story about management of weather. Management of weather. So our story is about management of weather. Then, in case you need to talk to me, I know someone may wish to talk to me after the lesson. My telephone number is down there on the screen. You may write it down somewhere. Then my email is also there. That number is on WhatsApp. You can choose any way of reaching on to me after the lesson. Basically, in case you need to ask more about this program, I shall be there to answer to all your concerns. Other notices will be coming in. Let's move on with our lesson. Dear learners, last week I gave an activity, and I would like us to first make corrections for activity of lesson 3, which we had last week. So I request you open your book to where you wrote this work. For what you failed, let us correct it. In case you had not checked your marks, your points, you will visit Google Classroom after. I marked your work, though some of you, you receive your work a little bit late. It's because I don't mark it at the same time. Others take long to do the work. So when I've got other classes, I'm so sorry if you had not realized that your work was marked and everything, let's say the points were given back to you. So now, let's check the work you did. Where did you fail? Let's make a correction. Number 1 said, what is the dialogue about? And the answer is, the dialogue is about a bad weather. That's what we looked at last time. Number 2 says, name 2 people talking in the dialogue. We have Tom and Mary. So please, may you make correction for what you failed before we get to learn something new, which is for today. Number 3 says, at what time did the dialogue take place? Yes, at what time? So there, the answer is, the dialogue took place in the morning. Remember, I told you, we look at the mode of greeting. Did the person say good morning, good afternoon, good evening? That one tells us the time. So when answering this question, we also say in terms of morning, afternoon, or evening. However, you may come across a dialogue which talks about have a good night, my friend. So that one means the time is at night when people are going to sleep. So when reading, you know, this is comprehension, whereby we read and use our mind. We use the brain, we think about it critically. Then we get the interpretation. Sorry, my learners, I might be using words which are a bit heavier when they are big according to your level, but slowly, we shall get to understand each and everything. Let's look at the last question, which says, write 1 effect of a bad weather. So we had several effects there, but I gave you one according to the space, and that is sweating on a sunny day. However, we looked at many more. So this is part of what we had last week. I give you only 1 minute to finish the correction, then we move on. In the chat room, I see Maria Kathy is saying, good morning, teacher. and has sent me some emojis. She's really very happy. Promise said, "Hello, teacher. I did not attend the lesson." Oh, sorry, Promise, but good enough. We have the work uploaded on Google Classroom. However much you did not attend it live on Zoom, you can find the lesson notes and the activity on our Google Classroom. You just have to join, and the link is there, is in the chat room. You can use this minute to join. Still, in case you need to watch, we have our link of the YouTube channel. Still, this lesson has a recording which is saved in our YouTube channel on the website of the Christian School Owners Association. So we shall share with you, not here on Zoom, but in the WhatsApp group. That's why you need to join WhatsApp group if you did not join. Finally, Sandra Nachgood is saying, "Good morning, teacher. Have just joined today. You are most welcome." Dario, at least for you, I know you. You are my old learner. Thank you for saying good morning. I love the emojis. Thank you, learners. Let us stop now and we get to learn something new. Let us stop the messages in the chat room. Elijah Twijukire says, "Teacher is the best." Kasule Elohim says, "Good morning, Teacher Joey." Thank you so much. Melon, I've seen your message. Teacher, good lesson. All right, thank you, thank you. I stop reading your messages. Let us first learn, my dear learners. Okay, today is Tuesday, 28th September 2021. My P.1 learners, let us first write date in our books, then we shall look at something new. Remember, today we are going to look at a story, so this is new. We need to read it. So let us write date in our books. Then after writing that, we have the title, Story About Managing Weather. That is what we are going to look at. Let us have it written down in our books. Story about managing weather. But before we read this story, we need to look at the key words. We have key words that we need to know before we get to read that story. We need to know what they mean, how to read them, and we get familiar with them. So among them, now I've started. I have the word where. Where? Are you still writing? Seems someone is still writing. Okay. May you please first stop. I will give you time. And you know, not everything has to be written in the book. I just want you to write date and the title of the story only. The rest, these keywords, you don't need to write them. That's why I'm saying stop writing, just look at your screen, and then we read together. We get to understand these words. So the first word is where. Where. This word, I mean, for example, you need to wear clothes. Let's say if the weather is very cold, you need to keep your body warm. So what do you have to wear? You either wear a jacket or a sweater. So that is the word. I think now you get to know what it means and you can read it well. Next is rest. Rest. With rest, let's take an example. You have been running. You have been doing some work and you feel you are a little bit tired. You need to sit somewhere and relax when you are not doing anything. So there you are taking rest. Are we together? So if the sun is too hot, if the weather is sunny, you are moving, and where you are going is a little bit far from where you are. So you keep walking, you get tired, it is too hot, you don't have an umbrella. What do you have to do with the such? How will you manage that kind of weather? Remember, our story is about managing weather. So somewhere you will have to rest under a shade, under a tree shade. Okay? Yeah. Another new word, jacket. Jacket. This one I had just talked about it. It is too cold. It has been raining. So you need to wear a jacket such that you keep your body warm. Next, we look at umbrella. Umbrella. With umbrella, this one we know very well. We looked at it last time. So, an umbrella helps us when it is raining. You cover your body and it doesn't make you wet. Rain doesn't fall on you. Then, still, if the sun is too hot, you can use it to help you not feel the much heat from the sun. So you will cover right from the head. It will give you a simple shade. You keep moving. We leave that. I believe you know it very well. Next is light. Read with me. Light. This word light has several meanings. But in line with managing weather, let me give you this meaning. If it is too hot, let's say in the house, it is too hot, do you need to keep wearing your jacket or a sweater? Of course, no. What do you have to do? You wear light clothes. You either get, if you're a boy, you may put on a vest. You only wear a vest. So that one is a light cloth, but you don't need to wear a jacket or a sweater. You get that point? So that is what I'm trying to mean. Something which is light, which is not heavy. The opposite of light is heavy. Okay? Yeah, you put on something which is light, a cloth which is light when the weather is sunny and it is too hot. Are we together? Another word that I may talk about, that is clothes. Clothes. With clothes, this one we know very well. Whatever we put on, be it a shirt, a dress, blouse, skirt, whatever you may call it, it is under clothes. Even a blanket. I remember one day we talked about a blanket. We need to cover our body at night when sleeping with a blanket. Why? At night, since the sun is not there, it becomes cold. So you need to cover your body and keep your body warm. Are we together? So my dear learners, these are some of the keywords that we need to get to understand very well before we get to the story. So if you had not written date and title, I give you only 1 minute. Write that as I check on the messages here. Write date and on the title of the story. Then we get on. Okay. Melan Chirago says, Please, Teacher Joel, maximize your screen. I see my screen is really to the maximum. I don't know, maybe it is your device that has a challenge. Hey, if you are, anyway, I don't know whether you are using a smartphone or a laptop, a tab. I think the challenge might be with you there. Henry says, teacher, question. Oh, what is your question? Teacher, please pick me. Teacher, I have a question. Okay, Henry, I've noted your concern. I'm getting to you. Ella Precious says, I'm done. This is so great. Okay, all right. Rich from Sangi says, morning, Teacher Joel. Thank you so much. And Maria Victoria said, well, teacher, are you going to teach nursery work today? No, please. Me, I handle P1, P2, and P3. So nursery, that is teacher Robina. And the first lesson in the morning was for one of the nursery classes. So please, I'm not going to teach nursery. I'm teaching P1. Kasule says, teacher, I want to put on my video. Please, Kasule, when learning, we don't need the video to be on. It will distract others. It's only my video that can be on. But for yours, I will only allow you to put on your video when we are coming to the end of the lesson, where I will allow everyone to unmute. You say bye-bye to me with my admin, Mr. Wundisha Dance. So there we can unmute and even put on our videos, but not right now when we are learning. Are we together? Thank you. Yeah, here we have the story, Managing Weather. Are we together? Managing Weather, that is the title. So in case you are asked, what is the story about? The title is here to tell you what the story is about. The story is about managing weather. Are we together, friends? So now let me read this story as you are following. Read together with me. Then after, I shall get some of you, like in 2 boys, 2 girls, or even more. It will depend upon the time that we use. You will have to read it alone. So get ready. Get ready. Listen as I read. Be following. Managing weather. My name is Maria. I live in Wakiso. Our teacher taught us about weather. Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time. He also taught us ways of managing weather. These are: wear light clothes on a sunny day, rest under a tree shade on a hot day, use an umbrella on a rainy day, wear a jacket on a cold day. Friends, I have finished reading that story. Are you able to read just like me or even better than me? You know me now, I'm an old person. For you are still young. You can read very well. I know you've got a sweet voice. The melody of your voice. I need to hear you reading. Yes, let me read once again. Then I get back to you. I will first hear from Henry. He has a question. Then Henry is going to read for us. Then others will join. Let me read once more. Managing weather. My name is Maria. I live in Wakiso. Our teacher taught us about weather. Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time. He also taught us ways of managing weather. These are: wear light clothes on a sunny day, rest under a tree shade on a hot day, use an umbrella on a rainy day, wear a jacket on a cold day. That is our story. I would like to get back to you. Now you share with me. You read for us, but allow me first to check on Henry. Henry has a question which I don't know. What's happening? Henry is not in my list. Henry is off. I have just checked. He had a question that I can't tell. Oh, sorry about that. I can't see him in the list here. Okay, all right. So now I get my people to read. I start with my friend Allegra. Allegra Destiny is going to read for us. Then I shall get others.
Yeah.
Yes, Allegra, may you please open for us this session where we are going to read the story? I need others to learn from you.
Teacher.
Yes, please.
My birthday is today.
Oh, Banange, that is so good. Your birthday is today, so we are going to sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Let me wait at the end of the lesson, okay?
Yes.
Right. Now, may you first read for us?
My name is Maria. I live in
Wakiso.
My teacher, weather. Weather is the day-to-day change in condition of a place at a particular time. He also taught us ways of managing weather. These are: wear light clothes on a sunny day, rest under a tree shade on a hot day, use an umbrella on a rainy day, wear a jacket on a cold day.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much, friends. I think you have heard from her. I would like you to read just like her or even better than. All right. Let me get to Brandon. Brandon is going to read for us. Then we shall have another person. Sharon will come next.
My name is Maria. I live in Wakiso. Our teacher
Taught
taught us about weather. Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time. He also taught us ways of managing weather. These are: wear light clothes on a sunny day, rest under a tree shade on a hot day, use an umbrella on a rainy day, wear a jacket on a cold day.
Okay, thank you so much. Next, we have Shalom. No, is Shalom. Okay? Yeah, is Shalom is going to read for us.
My name is Maria. I live in Ukuse.
Wakiso.
So our teacher told
I've never
us
had it in my
about weather is the day they change in conditions of a place at
At
But-
a particular time.
a particular
Say particular. Particular time.
Particular time. He also taught us ways of managing weather. These are: wear light clothes on a sunny day, rest under a tree shade on a hot day, use an umbrella on a rainy day, wear a jacket on a cold day.
Thank you so much. Next.
You're welcome.
All right. Next.
Teacher Joel.
Yes, please.
Teacher Joel.
Yes, Brandon, I hear you.
Is it raining at your place?
No, it is not.
But it just rained after a few minutes.
Oh, in which place are you?
Wakiso.
You are in Wakiso. Okay, people in Wakiso, that is a blessing. Rain is a blessing. Some people are suffering in sunny weather. So if yours there is rainy, that is so good. Me, I'm here in the center of the city, that is Kampala, and the weather is good. There is nothing like rain, though it is not shining brightly. That is the situation in Kampala. So friends, let's have Muchimba Elizabeth reading for us. Then we shall have a group of people. I need to hear from Moses, Paloma, and Lisa. These are three. They will read together. Then Kato, Noel, and someone else. They will also read, and we end. Yes, Elizabeth, may you read? Elizabeth, I can't hear from you.
Managing weather. My name is Mary. Maria. I live in Wakiso. Our teacher told us about weather. Weather is that they change in condition of a place at a particular time. He also told us ways of managing weather. These are: wear light clothes on a sunny day. Rest under a tree shade on a hot day. Use an umbrella on a rainy day. Wear a jacket on a cold day.
Thank you so much. You have read very well. Now we get the last group, that is Moses, Paloma, and Lisa. They are going to read for us as a group. Then we shall look at a few questions and sing happy birthday to our friend Allegra. Yes, Moses, Paloma, and Lisa, are you on? May you please unmute and read for us.
Yes.
Okay, let us read. 1, 2, 3, we go. Paloma.
My
Let
name
us
is
read.
Maria.
Wait. How many are you there? I see here Moses, Paloma, and Lisa. Are you 3?
We are 3.
Okay, now I need all of you to read at the same time. May we start to read?
My name is Maria. I live in Wakiso.
Let us read together, all of us. Let us read. We are 3 people. Let us start afresh.
My name is Maria. I live in Wakiso. Our teacher told us about weather. Weather is the day-to-day changing conditions of our place at a particular time. He also taught us ways of managing weather.
Go ahead, please. What are these ways?
These are wear light clothes on a sunny day. Rest under a tree shade on a hot day. Use an umbrella on a rainy day. Wear a jacket on a cold day.
Okay, thank you so much for reading. Now, friends, I know many of you would like to read. I see your hands are up. Yeah, this is so good. I see you are showing interest. Even I can check under my messages. You want to read. Nicholas said, teacher, I want to read. Sandra also wants to read. Denzo also wants to read. Abigail says, which class is this? This is P.1. Elijah says, the other day. Oh, I can't understand what Elijah is trying to mean. Now, class, thank you so much for reading. We have less time left, okay? And I would like to talk to parents. So what we are going to do, in just a minute, okay? We are going to look at the questions. Let's look at the questions. Are we together? Let's look at these questions, then we move on. So there we are. We have our questions. We may not go further with reading. I'm so sorry for those ones that I did not give the opportunity to read. Next time, I will see that I consider you. I would like to give equal opportunity to everyone, even those ones who don't put up their hands. But the time we have is limited, and you see, we are many. So with that, it can't be really fine the way I love it and the way you need it to be. So next time, I will see that I give this opportunity to you. Don't lose hope. Stay on always. So question 1 says, what is the story about? Now I get to those people whom I did not give the opportunity. What is the story about? I start with Prince Abba. What is the story about? Geraldine Otieno, I'm getting back to you with question 2. Yes, Prince, what is the story about?
The story is about Maria.
Really? Thank you for trying, but the story is not about Maria. There is a word missing. May you please correct your answer? What is the story about?
The story is about Maria and the weather.
Okay, thank you so much for trying. The story is about, let me ask Geraldine to tell us correctly, give us the correct answer. Geraldine, what is the story about? Otieno, I'm with you. Geraldine Otieno. Oh, okay. Let me hear from Mwehaire Makila. Oh, anyway, I can't pronounce this name well. Mwehaire, what is the story about? What's happening? My learners can't speak to me. Is the question big? Let me hear from Abigail Agoy. Abigail. I have 2 people. Abigail, wait. What is the story about? There is a noise in the place. Let's hear from Abigail. What is the story about?
The story is about weather.
Thank you so much. Correct. Though we have another word there, managing weather. The story is about managing weather. Hasfa is going to answer number 2. Denzo is going to answer number 3. Hasfa, we have number 2, which says, who is telling the story?
Mary.
Hasfa?
Yes.
Who is telling the story?
Mary is telling the story.
All right, Maria is telling the story. Number 3 goes to Denzo. Denzo, where does Maria live?
Maria lives Wakiso.
Very good. Maria lives in Wakiso. Now my friend is not here. I wanted Nicholas to answer this number 4 because he's one of the people who missed reading the story. Okay, let me get to another person. Let me check. I need a boy. Number 4 says, what is weather? What is weather? Who can answer for us this one? Let me check with Junior. Which Junior is this? Junior, I know you're a boy. Hello, Junior, what is your second name? Junior. Junior.
Yes.
We have question number 4, which says, what is weather? How do you answer this question?
Weather is the day to day to change. Weather is the day to day to change. Weather is the day to day to change in a condition of a place at
Okay, thank you for trying. Let's hear from Sandra Nachbude, trying to define for us weather. Sandra, number 4 says, what is weather? How can you answer?
Managing weather.
Okay, that is what the story is about. Now, in case you are asked, what is weather? How could you answer this question?
Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time.
Thank you so much, Sandra, together with Junior, for answering, guiding us how to answer number 4. Lastly, I get to Ezra. Ezra is going to tell us the answer for number 5, which says, write one way of managing weather. Yes, Ezra. Oh, Ezra is still, okay. Let me check with, okay. Let me get to David. I need a boy. David, one way of managing weather according to the story. David, are you on? David Ahumuza Brent. Oh, let me get back to Ezra. Yes, Ezra.
Yes, teacher. Yes.
One way of managing weather.
Using an umbrella when it's raining.
Very good. We can use an umbrella when it is raining. Thank you so much, my dear learners. David, may you give us one more way of managing weather?
By relax on a hot day, you relax under the shade of a tree.
Very good. That is very good. We take rest under a tree shade, or you relax, as he has said. Thank you so much. This has been so good. Friends, we come to the end of our lesson today. So this assignment, it is already uploaded on Google Classroom together with the story. We can't write from here because this time is limited. So you need to get there. However, you can take a screenshot in case you need it, but it is already there. So at this time, we have only 7 minutes remaining, and these are the things we are going to do. 1, I need to talk to at least 2 parents, So I request all your hands to be lowered. Only hands of parents will be raised up, but after lowering each and every hand. So I'm doing that. Don't raise up your hand. After talking to parents, we shall sing happy birthday to Allegra, and I will allow her put on her video such that we can see her together with the cake. Okay. Finally, we shall have a closing prayer. So now I need to talk to the parent of Junior and the parent of Kato, or the parent of Melan. Let me see. Kato, is the parent there? I would like to talk to you. The parent of Kato. Learners, don't raise up hands. It's time for parents. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Joel.
Good morning to you.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, please.
Thank you for the good work.
You are most welcome.
Yeah, I really have nothing much to say, but just to appreciate you people each and every day.
Oh, thank you so much. We do appreciate.
Okay. Have a lovely day.
Amen. You too. Hasfa, let me hear from the parent of Hasfa as the parent of Chove Abraham gets ready. Yes, Hasfa.
You talk to teacher. She wants to talk to you. Wait. The teacher wants to talk to the parents.
you are
And I
on.
talk to the first time the teacher. Yes.
Yes, please, dear parent.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning to you.
Yes, my daughter has told me you want to talk to me.
Yeah, I always give an opportunity to some parents. You know, as I'm teaching, some parents are there following, and some of them have got questions. So I spare some time for them. But if the child just put up the hand and you have nothing to say, then there's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher, for teaching our children.
All right, please. Thank you so much. All right. Chove, the parent of Chove Abraham, may I hear from you? Lastly, will be Nantong Manuela, the parent of Chove Abraham. May I speak to you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, please.
Yes, my name is Colin.
Okay.
I'm the parent of Lincoln Chove.
Okay.
The lesson has been good.
Thank you so much.
Hello? The lesson has been good.
Right.
I've been guiding Chove through reading.
Okay.
Yes.
This is so good. Thank you so much for that great work you are doing.
But I had one problem with the volume.
Oh, sorry. Now, which device do you use?
I'm using a laptop.
Laptop. Then you need to get to the settings. Okay, where you increase volume from, down on the at the right corner there. We have some icons there. You need to increase the volume of your device up to 100%.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Finally,
allow me to talk to the parent of Nantong. Then we sing happy birthday to Allegra and close.
Thank you, teacher. It has been a nice lesson.
All right. That is so good. You're most welcome. Is that all? Or you still have more concerns?
No, teacher.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We do appreciate. Dear learners and parents who are still with us, please, I request, according to the time, we have only 2 minutes left to end this lesson. I'm going to borrow more 2 minutes. Now we can use only 4 minutes. Allow me to inform you that this program was made possible with funding from Edify Uganda. In case you need to read more about Edify, take a screenshot. The website is there. It was organized by Christian School Owners Association Uganda, and the website is there. And finally, implemented by the ITAU, that is ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. So this marks the end of this lesson, but we need to sing happy birthday to Allegra. Then one is going to lead us in the closing prayer. So Allegra, I need to see you and give you the right to unmute. Let me check, where is Allegra? Okay, I've seen you. Allegra, you unmute. You even, I need your video on. Okay, you're unmuted. Okay, let me allow all of you to put on your video. Then we sing happy birthday to Allegra. You even unmute yourselves.
Yeah.
Make noise. Don't shout. Okay, dear Lana, this is what ready to start. Hi, Lana. To start.
Bye-bye.
I'm hiding. Friends,
Bye. 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 Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher. Bye. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Teacher Joel, unmute. We can't hear you. Unmute, Teacher Joel.
okay, I've unmuted. Thank you so much. So we need to sing happy birthday to Allegra. Now I allow Allegra to unmute. Listen properly, my dear learners. We are singing happy birthday to Allegra, okay? Today is her birthday. So we need to sing for her, then we shall end our lesson, okay? Are we set to do that? Don't say bye-bye. Let us first sing happy birthday to our friend. Allegra, is your video on? We need to see. Okay, so friends, I hope you are seeing Allegra. I need her to appear on the screen. Then we sing for her. Happy birthday. Are we set? Are we set? Yes, I can see Allegra is there. Now, I allow you to unmute. We sing for her. I'm going to lead the singing. Are we set? Okay, we say happy birthday to you. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, friends, we've been singing happy birthday to Allegra. So she is going to lead us now in the closing prayer. Thank you so much, Allegra, for letting us know about your birthday. You may speak to your friends, then we end with a closing prayer from you.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, teacher.
Welcome.
Let us pray. Now the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and Almighty God bless this lesson, that we are ending this lesson. Be protecting us. Give me
Amen. Thank you so much, Allegra. And we say, may God give you 100 years as you have requested. Now, class, I request you to unmute. We say bye-bye to everybody.
Bye-bye, teacher. Bye-bye, teacher. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.